Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Edward. Am I audible to you?
Oh, sorry.
Am I audible to you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I just gave a quick, introduction to our participants, and then you can take it forward.
Okay, cool. Works.
Hello everyone. I'm back with another Power Pack session. And before I start, I'd like to thank you all for joining Good Firms IT Expo 2020, a virtual event by Good Firms, where we call all the prominent speakers from the IT space to share their journey. Good Firms has always walked an extra mile to give back to the society, and in the pursuit of the same, we've organized this premier event where some of the best minds of the IT and startup space will shed their light on the learnings. That said, I'd like to call Eduard Lobas, CEO of Webinars and expert at Ukrainian Startups Fund, to speak on the tips for successfully fundraising during COVID-19. So over to you, Edward. You can take it forward.
Awesome. Thanks, Sharon. And hi to all. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, actually. And unfortunately, I can see you. Unfortunately, you can see me. So basically, I guess this talking could be pretty interesting to you. I'm trying to be as short as I even can, and I'm not going to share some specific things you should do and that definitely work, because no one knows what should work in the current situation. It's pretty not cool, but I guess everything's going fine, and I've got some tips, some thoughts, and some ideas. And just a second, let me find an option to share my screen to share my presentation with all of you. Sorry, just a second. Oh crap. Does anybody know where I can find this option of sharing the screen?
Edward, you can find this option besides the chat. So there's this share screen option.
Oh, chat. Yep. Sorry, couldn't find it.
Can you see like 4-5 options at the bottom? This is participants, Q&A, chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, and I can see this. Unfortunately, I got chat. Oh, yeah. It's here. Sorry, and I'm ready to share my slides. Okay, that works. Cool. Thanks, Sharon. So who am I? As Sharon already said, I am a CEO at Webinars. We provide startups with remote team extensions, but that's not the point of my presentation, because I'm also an expert in Ukrainian Startup Fund. And that means the thing I do is pre-screening the startups for our board to choose which one is good enough to have some pre-seed or seed investments, or any grants, or any help from Ukrainian Startup Fund, because of course they have some tools to get these things done, and to let the startup founders be more efficient. And as I said, I don't have a magic key, but I guess I do have something on the plate to share with you, and to let you think about more options of how could you move faster, or move more efficient, or find some way to be helpful for this market, or to be more interesting to investors, to some funds, or any kind of help you could receive from other sources. So basically, the first thing, and I guess I realize that all of us are smart guys, and we all understand that it's pretty simple, and it's the most the most simple thing, we should go viral and we should do more activities, because it's pretty uncertain what is a few what kind of future is waiting for us, because the world changes, and that's not about this short time of pandemic, because we all realize that the things are going to be different in some kind of ways, and most of these ways are uncertain for now. But anyway, the thing you should be more active. You should be busy every time. And yeah, today it's more about online activities, and do everything you even can. You can do online events, you can host online events, you can participate in online events, and you can do meetings, speed datings with investors, with anyone actually, and do more posts. If you have some tips for any company, any kind of startups, any kind of your customers, just share with it. Just share with audience you have. Share everything you just realized. Share every thought, because it could be a thing that could just move someone else. So just keep distance, but stay close. That's the point. It means that you should be more viral and do more in social media, do more in some kind of webinars like this one exactly, and just share everything. Every experience could be helpful for some other guys. It's a good point, I guess. The next one is check the programs, because some governments are trying to support the business, because everyone understands, everyone realizes that the business and the most important thing of the government policy, it's the most important thing of international economy, and the way to be healthy tomorrow is to invest and to support the business today. So just don't be shy. You are the guys who are running the economy, and just check the program. If they do have some grants, if do they have some financial support, just check the state program or government program in your country, in your state. If you're based in the United States of America, for example, just check it and try to be a part of this program. It could be also a good point to have some new networking to you, because most of us are not trying to communicate with government, and it could be not a good thing, because sometimes we could receive more from government, and we should take this opportunity. So just check it. Just talk to anyone you can ask for this. It could work. The next one is not about everyone, but for some startups, it could be a good model. So just sell it today. I mean, if you got some chance to sell the company right now, it could be a good chance to have more money, more resources, and probably some kind of mentor that could help you to probably to find a new level of your product. That's um, that's not for all, because we realize that not every startup could be sold just in one click, of course. But if you have this opportunity, just don't lose it, because probably it could be a very good chance for you to be more efficient tomorrow. Sometimes the merger is even the better thing, because if you have some startup and another one, and you could merge your functionality, you could merge your kill features and be a better company together on the market, and it could be some good thing to you. So just try to find anyone on the market who is doing something similar to you, or even better, if you have on your mind some someone who is doing almost the same but with other focus, probably together you could mm, you could do more, and you could be more interesting to investors, to some funds, etc., etc., and probably some companies. I've got a friend of mine who sells just company, and the price was pretty low actually. But on the other hand, the other option was to probably to close the startup, and unfortunately he hadn't enough money, so he hadn't the amount he could have in the better ways. But anyways, he's got the money, he's got resources, and he's working on the project. He's trying to get to market. That's good. So just check if you have some opportunity, if you have someone being interested in acquisiting you, or someone being interested to merge with you, or just try to talk to anyone and suggest this opportunity to them. Uh, the next thing. So go online deeper. It's uh, it's not about the first thing, just about just like about events or meetings or kind of. It's more about check if your solution is, I don't know how to say it, just if it is online focused, because even when we are selling some online things, they are not online enough, and sometimes we just could release some online features. Sometimes we are trying to sell just to sell, like online, just like you just buying some product from us, and then you should go online. For example, I had some uh, another friend of mine who runs a startup about meetings, about events, and the only thing they did online was just about selling the product, selling the services. And what they did a new online functionality. They released some new online features to let the customers buy online and use it online. So just review your functionality and just think about how. So just check if you could release some more online features, because as you can see, during the COVID-19, the people are using the internet, their devices more and more. So just move with that. And probably is the last thing, just look for the opportunity. I know that sounds simple, but it's a pretty complicated thing, because the thing you should do is to research other markets. The markets you are not good enough, actually, but probably you've got a solution which you could just take from your product and to prepare it for some other market. It's it's not a magic key. It's just one of the things you could try, because most of things are uncertain, as I said, and everyone should try more and more and more. And I'm just trying to share my thoughts, share my experience, and the things I saw working right now. Uh, So, and the main thing, just don't stop. Just keep trying. Just try to talk to your investors, to your donors, crowd founders, anyone. Talk more and more and more. Just try to get to them closer. Just give them more materials, give them more features, give them more benefits, and first of all, give them more of you. And as I see, oh, I have a chat, and I guess you will have a couple of questions, and I would like to answer them. And I was trying to be pretty. I just don't want to waste your time. Probably, if you have some questions to me, just it's a good time to ask it. So thank you. It was basically the things I wanted to share with you. Take care of yourself, and let's talk.
Thank you, Edward, for your lovely
Thanks, Sharon.
session. Yeah. So you have a question, and I also wish to ask you a question. Like, do you want to
Okay.
take the question that has been there for you, or do you want to ask my question first?
Oh, up to you. I'm free to both of the options.
So you can first, answer the anonymous attendee's question.
Okay, let's start from the question you got.
Okay, so like you just mentioned that yeah, explain all the features to the investors or people who would be interested in giving funds to you for your startup. But then the question is, since all of us are locked inside our homes and we're just
Sure.
doing webinars or talking from a digital medium,
Right.
that emotional connect or that face to face thing is not there. So how could somebody make sure that they are, if they're pitching for this startup or their business to somebody else, and to put to a potential investor that will like that he or she would be interested in investing in their startup. So how what tips do you have for them that they win that investment?
Well, basically, yeah, that's a good question, but this question is good not only in a pandemic time. It works every day, and every startup founder have this question, and there is no magic key. There is no some kind of right answer, because it's everything. So it's always about uh, it's always about the meetings. So just, I don't know, just anyway, just try to talk to them, just try to find new ones, just try to join another community in your local area, or in your probably in your expertise community. So just talk to community, to local community, to your business communities, to your startups communities. Just talk to them, and if they do not any online meetings, just suggest them to make it, just help them to organize one, and just try to be useful in some other way to let the community you're a good one, and you're really serious.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So we've got some questions from the listeners here. I guess I should stop the sharing my screen, and then I could see the questions. Yep.
It's there in the Q&A tab.
Okay. Okay. I'm just. I will stop the demonstration, and I will try to. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, the first one. The first question is, how can we get that our fundraising campaigns will be valued? Any signals or strategies for that? Yeah, because it's pretty unclear in offline and it's more unclear in online meetings probably. So I don't know, actually. That's very good questions for me. If it's valued. I guess you should ask someone you are trying to pitch your project. If you are pitching, just ask them for a feedback. I know that not everyone is free enough to talk to every startup founder, and we understand it, and it's okay. But just try to ask them what is good, and do you provide them with some value? Just try to ask your customers more. It's a good time to talk to people and not to disturb them, because if you are sending them online emails, texts, or some kind of you are not disturbing them, like just talk to me right now. I'm not sure if it was an answer, but I don't have some specific thing for you, sorry. uh, the next thing, what is the biggest challenges in fundraising? Well, actually, the biggest challenge in fundraising in in COVID-19 situation the same to biggest challenges in fundraising at all. So the biggest one is to demonstrate the investors that you are serious enough, because the investors they invest in the team, and they should realize that this team is good enough and they want to move with the project, and they're trying to do their best. They are working, they are finding money, they are finding opportunities, they are finding the time to pitch it, to talk to customers, mentors, etc., etc. So just do more, and that's, I guess that's everything. That's always a big challenge for fundraising, and of course you should be more specific. Talking about business and talking about money, you should realize what do you need, what resources do you exactly need, and how you want to spend them actually. Okay, the next one. We understand our passion behind the fundraising because we like, yeah, sure. But how do we can we the same to compel a business or philanthropist to come on board with us? Oh, yeah. I guess my answer could be similar to some previous ones. You should ask the people. Find a way to get a feedback, probably with some Google form, probably with some chat board or something. It's pretty, yeah, it's definitely a big challenge to understand how do uh, the other ones find you. Just try to find a way to talk to them. Well, is there any documentation process required for fundraising? Not, I guess any mm, any investor could be pretty pretty different, because some angel investors could say, "Oh, you're cool. Yeah, I know you. I know the things you are doing. It looks good. So just let's have a deal." Uh, in some other stages, you will definitely need some documentation, and it could be different in some stages and could be different. Depends on the fund, depends on some private investor or kind of, because government fund could have some specific requirements to you, but some angel investors couldn't have. Any tips for digital fundraising startups? Whoa, digital fundraising, it's always cool, but I guess you know the ways without me. So it's crowdfunding, like Kickstarter, etc., etc., and I guess everyone understands. So no tips I could share, because if you want to move with Product Hunt or Kickstarter, there are tons of materials on the internet. There are tons of cases the guys shared who was really successful, and just create a good campaign and do not ignore the rules the platform has. Yeah, I guess the crowdfunding is better for digital fundraising, but not always. There is no magic in that. That was my point. So when you say look for an opportunity, what would be your methodology? How do you evaluate an opportunity? Oh, so I guess that's the best question. That's the best question I had for this. Probably that's not a methodology specifically, but um, I'm trying to look at pure structure, pure architecture. I mean, so I'm just trying uh, to be more abstract. So if I have some product, I will delete everything from. So I will try to find the main thing, like an algorithm, like an architecture, how it works, and that's yeah. And then I will just try to find, just try to talk to my friends from other markets who are experts on them, and to ask them probably what problems do they have, and if I will have some match, I guess it's an opportunity. But that's not a methodology exactly, for sure. Uh, but it's pretty good question. I will definitely think about it, and probably if I have some, I will definitely suggest some slides or some blog. I don't know. Got no answer to you right now. Okay. So what should be your approach for a second round of funding once you're through with paid funding? Well, it depends. It definitely depends on what you're doing and what do you expect from the second round of funding. Uh, if you have some seed investments and you're going to find the Series A, you just should pitch and ask for feedback, and then you will understand who are your potential lead investors. And the main thing you should be interested in what do they expect from you. So some specific funds could be a lead investor to you, because the main thing in Series A is always about someone who is brave enough to say we are in, we are okay, and we are going to be a lead investor, and then you will have some more investments for other funds from other companies, private investors, etc., etc. Yeah, I guess that's the main thing. Guys, many charities or NGOs organize. Sorry, lost it. Physical activities like galas, bike races. Oh, yeah, and walkathons, which cannot be done owing to social distancing guidelines we have to follow. Sure. What do you suggest such organizations can do to raise awareness as well money during the current situation? I'm not good enough in their organizations like this, unfortunately. But I would say to try probably some single online races. I don't know. I'm very sorry, but I'm really bad in this kind of well, in this kind of organizations. We really don't have an answer. Sorry. How would you raise funds in a developing economy as compared to a far more developed market? Well, I guess my answer would be similar to previous ones. Yeah, just search for best practices, I guess. So Sharon,
Yeah.
do we have something else?
No, we had those sort of questions only for you.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I guess I answered the questions I had just only to me, private to me.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us for this webinar and sharing all your learnings. Thank you so much. We would definitely like to have you
Thanks to all of you.
once more whenever we do another round of GFiT again.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Have a good one and
Bye-bye.
take care of yourself.